I think one of the most valuable things for me being here the last 2 days, and thanks again, I got invited also to the Customer Advisory Council this week. So I got to sit in on some of the discussions from your customers and clients as they talked about the things that they love about your platform and gave advice for future changes. So that was very interesting to me, and of course the user stories were fantastic. Great names, Putnam and Bank of America and Qualcomm and Pfizer, and just the list kind of goes on and on. So it was good stuff to listen to. I think the market is turning towards data virtualization, and I think that's one of the big takeaways I have. Agility was certainly a theme, even if it wasn't always titled that in the conversations. Speed to value was certainly important, but it was interesting to see how it was being applied to this sort of widening data world that we're dealing with right now. The data warehouse isn't the only spot that we're looking for information. We're looking at the cloud, we're looking at appliances, we're certainly looking at like the non-relational or NoSQL type environments like Hadoop. All of these things are important to the customers, and they're looking for easy ways to get access to the information, and data virtualization seems to be solving that problem for many of the people that were here. I think right now there's sort of a level of viral adoption happening. Many of the stories that I heard this week where we started with a pilot program, where we had a small niche or an area that we wanted to address, and it seems to be spreading for these folks. So I think my takeaway is that it's growing quickly, and I think the market is turning in your direction. There's a certain level of passion of adoption amongst the users, which I found rather refreshing that you don't see in every type of technology. I also saw a theme which actually surprised me, which I heard your CTO talk about earlier today, is that you have a growing number of people that are using your platform to straight through query, that aren't so much worried about federating from 6 different sources. They're just interested in using the platform as a conduit for optimization. There was a bit of a joke in the room today about, given a choice, I'd rather have it go that way. At least I know the query is solid. So it was interesting to hear that even when they're not doing overly complicated things, some of your customers are finding good value in just straight through query through the platform. I appreciated the invitation. It was time well spent this week, and certainly would look forward to coming back, although I think next year you're going to need a larger venue. You had standing room only this morning, so good luck finding that.